Welcome to the first episode of the Tweedle D Show. I'm going to take a moment before I bring my guest on because I need to address the elephant in the room. Since the weekend hangover is as dead as Hell's on Two Wheels Moon Pie Road Glide, and we was terminated, all because he became a company man, he recently had to undergo some changes, like shaving off his beard and his mohawk mullet. Well, I know some of y'all are calling BS right now. So, fresh off the floor, they sent me this, and I can see he tried to Photoshop some, but here we go. Hell's on Two Wheels with no beard. Looks a little bit like Tobey Maguire, don't he? So, with all that being said, I decided to go my own since we all kind of split up and went our own separate ways. I'm going to try to bring the same quality that the weekend hangover had. And with that being said, my guest tonight, more famous than Hell's on Two Wheels, he ain't leaving me high and dry. The one, the only, Father Bobber. What's going on, buddy?
Howdy. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. What an intro.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying my best here.
You're doing it, man.
Well, I know some people in the comment section. Let me check them out real quick. I'm going to give them some shout outs before we get into the interview. See who all we got in here. We got my man Process, Junkyard, Evil Rick, Ray's Moto Life's here. I need to take Stream Elements off.
I don't know what that means.
It's a bot. And apparently it's not programmed because it says Stream Elements bot running. Who cares if you're running? Get off my show.
I like to walk.
I got Ray's Moto Venture. I got Roadie Riders and Fat Glide. Thanks all you guys for coming by. Oh, Sinister Clutch is here too. I hadn't seen him in a while.
Indeed.
What's going on, Sinister Clutch?
And did you say Junkyard was in here?
Yes. Long time no see, Father Bobber, is his comment to you.
I just saw him last weekend.
There you go.
Hey, everybody. How are you now?
Like I was saying, I know some of y'all know Father Bobber, some of y'all don't. So, would you like to give yourself a little intro the way you would like it done?
I'm Father Bobber, or the Father, which, you know, I took the name because I used to ride a bobber, and obviously I don't anymore. But as everybody keeps telling me, don't change your name or your identity. Just that's your story. So I'm the Father Bobber who was on a bobber, and I just like to take random adventures, and I have two boys that like to ride with me, and that's where the father comes from. And then I also like to see myself as a father figure for all these young hooligans trying to do wheelies on their motorcycles. Don't do wheelies. That's stupid. Or do. That's not my business. But just wear a helmet when you're doing it.
Yeah, do it in an area where you're not going to hurt somebody else. That's the important part.
Yeah, hurt yourself all you want.
Well, that's cool. Your kids actually ride with you. I couldn't get mine on the back to save their life.
Oh,
except my daughter, she would jump on and go with me, but my two boys, they would never.
Yeah, they love it. So I've got the tour pack for this bike. I don't have it on, but anytime they get on, it's, Dad, we need the trunk. I need my armrest. I need the backrest, the speakers. I'm like, okay.
Need a TV on that thing too for them?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, Dad, can I play my Switch on the bike? I'm like, shut up. But yeah, they love it.
All right. Well, you kind of went over your rides in that too. So I know you did a video where you was going to the West Coast.
Mm-hmm. I did a couple.
Well, one in particular.
Okay.
On the bike from Kentucky to Cali, but you got as far as Colorado.
Yes.
So we was all rooting for you. When we seen that, we was like, oh crap, no. Are you going to do it again? Do you have any plans on doing it soon?
I'm gonna I am going to do that ride, but I think it's going to have to hold off a couple years. So I think this coming year, I haven't really told anyone yet, but
Ooh,
I think
breaking news.
Uh,
I said, ooh, breaking news.
yeah. So if you're here, you get the scoop. I think we're going to fly to either Thailand or the Philippines and ride across one of those.
Oh, wow.
And that'll be next year's big adventure. So you're hearing it here first on the Tweedle D Show. I'm going very far away.
I would like to take a second and address the viewers. If y'all have specific questions for Father Bobber, put it in the side chat. I want everybody active.
Yeah, and I can't see it, so you got to keep me.
Well, I'm about to hook you up here in a sec because I did see a couple pop up. Where did it go? Here we go. Frogzilla has a question.
What part of Kentucky? I'm about 12 minutes south of Cincinnati. I'm in Florence, Kentucky. So I'm right on the border of Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio. I can be in either of those states in 10 minutes.
Wow. I've been through there before going to Michigan.
Yeah, you would come right up 75 right through me.
Thanks, Dime Breed. It took me about 2 days to get that painted on the wall.
Yeah, I was praising his background before we started the show. It's awesome. I love the color scheme.
All right, we have another question for you. The process.
What got me into riding? So when I was a young teenager, about 14 or 15, I had dirt bikes, and we would ride around the farms. And there's a sorry, I got a little frog in my throat.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
So there's a place up about an hour north called Haspin Acres, and they have 2 racetracks, motocross tracks, and they have hare scrambles and hill climbs, and I would go up there. And then when I was about 15, I don't know where this bike came from, but it just happened to be in my dad's garage. It was a 1980 something CB 400. I don't know what it was, and I would just ride the heck out of that to school every day. And then my dad bought a Suzuki Boulevard 1500, and I still don't think he knows this, but I would, when he was at work, I would take that out all day when I was about 16, 17, and I've just been riding ever since. So I started on about 3 Suzukis, that old Honda, was a Honda Shadow, and then I had a Honda, it was a Shadow 750, I think it was. I've just been going ever since. So about 17 years of riding. Started on the dirt, climbing hills and breaking bones every chance I got.
Yeah, I started out dirt bikes when I was probably 11 or 12. My neighbor had them, and I'd go with them camping out at Eagle Lake and in Mississippi and jump on the bike. It's where I learned to ride. After I got on that and started riding, I was like hooked.
You get technical experience on the dirt and on the trails.
The bike came to a dead stop, and I kept going a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
But I was smart enough to move my legs real fast, so I didn't fall on my face.
Luckily, plastics are cheaper than replacing road bike parts.
Frogzilla says he's 40 minutes from Louisville.
40 minutes north or south or east or west. Where are you at? It's not Louisville. You could tell you're not from around here. Louisville. Louisville. Louisville.
I'm from the Gulf Coast, buddy. Louis is Louis.
Louisville.
Like Marvel.
Yeah.
So Fat Glide has one while we're waiting on Frogzilla. What's your favorite ride so far?
So I actually have a video on this. It is a Highway 60 something from Canyon City, Colorado to Salida, Colorado. It's 66 miles through the most beautiful canyon I've ever seen. And I do have a video on that. My audio was messed up, so I had to kind of do a montage with music and some talking in between. But you can find that. It's part 3 of my cross-country trip. That's my favorite ride I've ever done.
Don't you just love it when the audio just decides it ain't going to work, or your GoPro decides it's not going to record when it's supposed to record?
So I have a modular helmet, and where I have my mic on the arm, when I closed my modular, the mic got shoved down. Hanging out of the the crack where the modular comes down, and it was hanging on the outside. You can hear me mumbling a little bit, but not worth posting.
Yes, Nollins.
Nollins, I've been there.
Love that place.
Yep.
Okay, I seen another question I was looking for to vanish. Oh well. So, what kind of plans you got for riding season next year?
I don't really plan anything except for that, Philippines or Thailand, like I said. My plans this year were supposed to be I want to do the UP, Upper Peninsula up to Michigan and all that. I just kind of want to go. I've never been to Michigan. I want to see the Mackinac. I want to go to Mackinac Island and all that. I want to do my 1K in a day. I was thinking Niagara Falls and back. So go up, I think it was up to Cleveland, right along the lake, then down to Philly and back home. So that would be just a hair over 1,000 miles, and then just ride. I bought this Victory 11 months ago, and I put 12,000 miles on it. I'd like to do that, if not more, next year.
Well, keep your calendar open for that 14th through the 17th. I think it was
March
of September next year.
September.
Yeah, have some plans on coming down to Tennessee. More to come.
I could do that.
I got an event I'm gonna be putting together down here for everybody.
I could do that for sure.
Let's see. Junkyard says he'll do that ride next year with you.
Yes, he will. So I just went to go see Junkyard last weekend. We took the car, but I was drinking last Friday night, and we FaceTime Junkyard, and he said, "Why don't you all just come up tomorrow?" And we were like, "You know what? We'll be there in the morning." So we were.
Yeah, I just did that long trip down to Daytona. It's like GPS said it was like 648, but you got to add some mileage there for taking those exits to the gas station.
Right.
So you got to round up a little bit. But going down, it had me going through Jacksonville. So that was like a 480-mile trip just going down there. And then all the riding there, then it actually sent me the right way home. And once I got on 75 and probably got 20 miles down the street, it was cold. That cold front blew through. I froze my butt off the whole way back.
Yep. Yeah, cold riding. I don't envy anybody who rides all through the winter, even though I ride all through the winter. So.
Yeah, I'm going riding tomorrow with Ray's Moto Life and DDK. So
I think I haven't checked the weather for tomorrow, but I work tomorrow anyway. So
I think it's gonna be like 74, 75 here.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, 50s in the early morning. I should be fine.
Yeah, I had to get out today, so I've been cooped up for the last few days with a sick kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I have to run to the gas station, and I'm taking the bike. I have to. So it was 75 today, and I sat in the house all day taking care of sick people. I'm like, you hold on a minute. I'm going out on the bike. Give me 10 minutes on the bike. That's all I need.
So is there any upgrade you're going to be doing to your bike this winter?
I just did probably my most expensive and most performance-oriented upgrade yet. If you'd like to see it.
Go for it.
Okay. It's going to get loud, so are you ready?
Yeah, go for it. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's something there.
Everybody's
going to get out your way now.
I know. So I can't figure out why my horn doesn't work, so I put that on there.
That's funny.
Other than I've been painting nonstop. Every little chance I get, I take a chrome part off and paint it and put it back on. And performance-wise, it's got everything I've wanted to do already. So I put the tune on it, the auto tuner, and then the power commander on it. It's got an exhaust, and it's got the what is that exhaust? I don't remember what exhaust it came with, but it's awesome. Performance-wise, this bike we're good.
Yeah, mine sounds totally different running with Hells and Miss Hellbelly. I think I might have melted out the baffles a little bit. It's got a different tone to the exhaust now. Sounds a lot deeper. Actually sounds better than it did going down, amazingly enough. But so let me see if I can find this comment right here, since we brought up the Hells crew.
Yes, actually. So
Process was recently terminated with extreme prejudice, just like me. So
that happens.
yeah, I mean, hey.
The Hell's Crew actually. So Crystal is a traveling nurse, and she does contracts all over the place. So she got a contract in Lexington at the beginning of this year in January, and I rode down the day after a big 6 to 8 inch snow blizzard.
Ooh.
Rode an hour down there, met up with them, got some wings, and we pulled out of the wing spot. And I like to get on it a little bit, so I got on it and hit a patch of ice. And me and Hell's both, Crystal's hanging back, but we're both just fishtailing all over the place, all over the ice, and people are just looking at us like, "What the hell are they doing?" It was like 29, 30 degrees that day, and we're just being hooligans.
Oh yeah, I can tell you now, she's far more advanced than she was in January.
Even riding in those conditions, no matter what, is awesome.
No, she's a badass in her own right. I mean, I'd put money on her over a lot of individuals.
Well, I've been keeping up, so when Hell's is down, because his bike sucks.
Yeah,
she's all over the place. She goes.
Oh yeah,
she just goes.
It's funny. I can't beat her in a race, but I can beat him in a race because he says his front tire's off the ground.
Well, it was fun because
I mean, there's two people on the bike too, but that shouldn't affect Hell's on two wheels.
No, it shouldn't. I mean, with all of his suspension hookups, you should be race ready all the time.
Oh yeah. So
now that he's shaved his beard, he probably has a little more.
Oh yeah, y'all. I know there's a lot of people coming in that missed that. So I know a lot of y'all didn't believe that he shaved his beard, and he was trying to Photoshop it back, but I was able to get a hold of it before then. But there's Hell's with no beard. Guys, it looks a lot like Tobey Maguire to me.
It really does.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
And I won't shave my beard, people. Don't worry.
So, unlike Hell's, who gets sponsors and kicks his friends to the curb like they're yesterday's trash, you actually are more famous than him. A lot of people don't know this about you.
Yeah.
Because I went to my local liquor store the other day, and this was the poster up on the wall. So would you like to talk about being the spokesman for Pabst?
Sure. I've got the hat, and I've got the Pabst. Oh, where there? It's yeah. So, what should I say? I was at Camp Out of the Quarry, which was an event. Did somebody just fart? Did you just fart?
No, it was my chair.
You're allowed to fart.
Oh well, hold on. If you want to fart,
I'll think about it. Tweedle D, ladies and gentlemen.
Sound.
I was at Camp Out of the Quarry, and we were all swimming in the lake, and we were very hopped up on apple juice. So there's a professional photo shoot going on under this tree, and I'm very excited about it. And there's this lady model with her bikini, and the photographer with his big fancy camera. And I said, "Oh my God, can I go next? Can you take pictures of me?" And he's like, "Yeah, I guess." So she scoots out the way after a few more pictures, and I get under the tree, and he's just like, "You know what? Just work the tree. Dump the beer on you. Just work it." And I was doing it, man. I was pumped. And I've got a whole set of pictures from that. And then I sent them into PBR, and they got really pumped. I said, "You know what? You post these pictures all month long, and we're going to send you a bunch of shit." So they did. They sent me the hat, and then lo and behold, I'm in every liquor store in America because you showed it.
Yeah, I remember that coming up on there because you put that picture up, and I actually messaged him myself and was like, "Y'all please tell this man y'all love him before this goes way too far."
Oh yeah,
he might end up butt naked on the by the tree. You never know with him.
Start posting the pictures that I haven't posted on my Instagram.
That's what they were taking.
Yeah. So at the end of August, they sent me a hat, like a massive PBR sticker. But it's just so I just keep drinking PBR because whoever's running their social pages is awesome.
Process has a request.
Oh, okay. So I did actually buy the full-size files so I can make posters, and that's coming.
Oh yeah, that definitely. I need one over here
Mm-hmm.
on
Yeah,
the wall.
like you can blow them up 10 by 10 and they'll be full.
Oh, I don't need one that big.
Are you sure?
I
Are you sure?
mean, hell, I ain't got sponsors. I'll just say I'm sponsored by Father Bobber. Bring it
There you
on.
go.
Whatever I get, I put on the wall over here.
Yes, I want to.
It's not covering that up though. I did a lot of work on that.
No, we'll put it to the side.
Yeah, I might just have to angle my camera a little more to get both of them in. So, are you going to go to any rallies next year? Or
I've never been to a rally.
Really?
I was going to go to Sturgis this year because I had another cross country trip for Montana, which is the Rocky Mountain Roll. I was going to do that with One Down, Gene Up. Me and her were going to ride out and then hit Sturgis on the way back. But, you know, the whole wrist action.
Yeah.
So that got canceled. I've never been to a rally. I'd like to, but I'm not a crowd person.
If I'd have known that, I'd have conned you into riding down with me to Daytona.
I was out of vacation at that point because I
just had to go up there and kidnap you then.
Yeah, you should. I took just under a month off work when I shattered my wrist.
Rockzilla says that's what I call entertainment.
Which one?
It was probably the fart.
Oh yeah, we could do that all night long.
Fat Glide says I should do stickers of guests around my logo.
I like that.
Well, you know, I got my inner circle stickers over here, but you know, that's also in the inner circle one.
There you go.
He didn't leave me hanging like hells. I threw it in the trash. I'm just saying.
Me too.
You know, I mean, he wouldn't even autograph it. That's how bad he is now. He got a big head.
If somebody wants an autograph, you just give it to them. But you know,
when you get
to that status, there's no helping it.
My man Process has a question for you.
I am not. Stepdad served in the Navy, but I did not. And grandpa and other grandpa, but for the losing side in Germany.
So what got you started doing YouTube?
I was in a much different place in my life at that time, and I needed something to occupy my mind because the situation I was in was not pretty. So I guess subconsciously I developed this alter personality, which is the father, and he's pretty cool.
Yeah, everybody loves Father Bobber.
So, you know, going through all that, I developed my YouTube channel and that was just a hobby I developed during that period. And that's kind of why I haven't had any videos for a couple months because life has just changed and I haven't needed the father as much. I still love him and I still keep up with the Instagram and I've filmed a few videos, but life has just taken a turn and that's not my outlet anymore. But that was the father. And it still is. I'll get back to it, but I just haven't needed him so much lately.
So here's a question I think I'm going to ask all my guests. How many famous YouTubers have you met? Well, I ain't going to say famous. How many YouTubers have you met, and which ones was probably the coolest ones you've ever met?
Well, damn. I mean, everybody's a YouTuber, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
I've met a lot. So at Camp Out at the Core was all YouTubers. I don't think she's a YouTuber, but Sassy Pants, Kate, me and her were like BFFs during the camp out, and she put it on, and then she put me in charge every night. She's like, make sure these hooligans don't get out of hand. You put the fire out. I'm counting on you. And then Biker Babe Beth was there, and we've always been tight, but I only just met her there. And then me and Rev Sanity's not really into the scene anymore, but me and Rev Sanity are still pretty tight. You know what? The coolest and most famous one I've ever met, his name's Tweedle D. He's pretty cool.
Oh, now you're just sucking up. I'll take it though when I can get it.
In this scene, I don't consider us YouTubers and like famous people. It's just we're in this fun little hobby and we put it on YouTube. I don't consider myself really a YouTuber.
Well, I'm glad you brought that word up, famous again.
Yeah.
Because I don't think people really understand how, famous you really are and what all you got going on.
Well.
So word on the street is you're going to be in a movie.
I am.
Can you talk about that?
I can.
Well, educate everybody because I'm interested.
Okay. Well, the movie is called The Bike Riders. It's based off a book by the same name by Jeff Lyons, who is a pretty famous motorcycle culture club photographer.
Mhm.
He took a, let me see, let me find this picture because everybody knows this picture in this book. Everybody's seen it. Everybody's got it. That picture there?
Yep, I've seen it before.
Yep. So this movie is based off of this book, The Bike Riders, and it follows club life from the 50s post-war or post-World War II through the Korean and Vietnam into the 70s motorcycle culture during that time. And I was cast for I'm a extra small role kind of guy in one of the clubs. And it stars Tom Hardy and Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. So I've been fitted, and I did my tryouts, my riding tryouts, and my costume fitting, and I film in the middle of November. So I'll be in there.
So, is there a release date on that movie? Are we talking about a year, 2 years?
I haven't heard.
Oh, so we're gonna have to keep a lookout for that.
Yep, and I'll post it when I figure it out, but I have not been told as of yet.
Well, see, that's another good thing for you with Patch. You know, you're in costume already. There's another photo op.
I mean, instead of Zac Efron, they should have put me in the world's greatest beer run. Obviously,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm prettier than him anyway. Look at this jawline.
So, we've gone over your plans for next year, your bike plans. Does anybody in the comment section have any questions they would like to ask or know more about?
I'm an open book. So is Tweedle.
They don't want to know about me. They probably know enough. They know I was fired and had to start my own show.
Well, that's why I'm here too.
I still got to say though, that is an impressive picture.
Who fires this guy? I mean, come on.
I know, right? That's all right. I'm on the bigger and better things. I'm gonna take over.
I had a hat on in that picture though. I don't like being seen without a hat.
I feel you. I always have to have a hat on. I hate wearing a full face and having to do the magic swap real fast before anybody sees.
I have the hat ready and helmet, hat.
Yeah, I put it in my bedroll, like right on top, and slide it under the straps.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll get ready. I'll undo everything.
Yep.
Slide it out, and then I'll shimmy it off and kind of put it on so nobody sees.
Yeah, I put it in my saddlebag and just quickly.
Ah, man. Got to address this elephant in the room. Fuck Tweedledee, but why is Father Bobber so sexy? See?
Drew,
it's already bad enough he ran my ass over and just left me on the side of the road dead, you know. But now he wants to know why you're so sexy, so...
I have an easy answer for that, one which Hells would understand, but he doesn't anymore. It's this.
Yeah. I bet he misses that beard.
I bet he does.
Yeah, he does. I need to remind everybody of what Hells looks like with no beard. It's like Tobey Maguire.
He's got some dashing eyes, though.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Junkyard wants to know a question or an answer. I think he already knows the answer to it. I know the answer to it because I watched the video. I watched your slow speed race. And you're like me, screw slow speed, roll that throttle.
Well, no, I was confused on the race. So when I entered that race, I thought it's still a slow speed race, but not slowest speed race. You know the races when you just work your clutch and not your brake, but you let your clutch out and let your bike idle and go. I thought it was one of those, so I let my clutch out and just let the bike go. And I thought you had to be the fastest in that. But so I already lost, and they're like, "You're out." I'm like, I wasn't very intoxicated on my motorcycle in that field. Let's just get that out of the way. None of us were.
Hey, it's in a field control environment. That's all right.
So that the entire day before that was a torrential downpour. So I went off to the side and I was going back to my campsite and the grass was wet and she let loose. Which, whatever, it was fun. Made some good footage.
Sinister Clutch has a question too.
What do I enjoy doing? That's about it at the moment. I do a ride, and I love working on my house. So my house is like my baby. I do a lot of projects to it right now, which is why I'm in the garage. I have my bar. I built my bar in the basement, which is an awesome bar. I'm a handy guy. I love doing projects like that and building. And so I tore up my bar yesterday, and I'm in the process of building a 4th bedroom and living room in the basement. So that's taking up my time right now. Or else I'd be in the basement with my bar where I've done numerous other videos.
Yeah, I remember the bar videos.
My truck is also fun. And then I just work a lot. That's about it. I used to be a gym junkie, but then the PBR hit.
Well, I heard you was a Chippendale before all this too. Any truth to that?
Well, I try to keep the father bobber family friendly, and then the daddy bobber is a whole nother entity.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So Ray's Moto Life wants to know if it's easy to get custom parts for your bike.
Yeah, it's not bad because they made Victories for so long. They did stop making them in 2017, but Polaris continued manufacturing parts for 10 more years. So we still have 5 more years on that. And then there's several companies that make parts just for Indians and Victories. And then the parts that I got, you can get custom made parts for any bike if you just know a good fabricator. Like my bars, my crash bars, and the sissy bar I'm getting made. It's pretty easy to do. And then seats, good Saddleman, or there's a fella on I can't remember his name. I would shout him out if I could remember, but he makes custom seats just for this bike, and he makes a killing doing it.
Oh, really? Well, that's cool. Somebody actually does that.
Oh yeah.
I got a Saddleman seat recently, and Chris at Stitched Up actually did my sissy bar pad to match a seat. Ooh. So if anybody's in the East Tennessee area, here's a plug for them. That's all the free advertisement I'm giving.
There you go.
Next one's going to cost.
I do have a custom Saddleman seat on the bike sitting behind me, but I'm not showing that.
Yes, Frogzilla. He's the man that runs over a dog and does not stop and go back and check on the dog. And in this case, me, Process, and Pawamoto was the dog, and we got left behind.
I would go back and make sure you're okay and give you the kiss of life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're more famous than Hells, and you're more humble too.
It's just the way I'm built.
Looks like the little boy off the Shriners commercial. Does it, Ray? Yeah, I guess it does a little bit, huh?
Is that girl on the left the Make-A-Wish?
It must be.
Yeah. That's me.
So Moto Noggin asks, who is a better rider, you or Hells?
Me or Hells, or Tweedle and Hells?
Well, let's go with you first, and then I'll answer.
I've only ridden with Drew under certain conditions, so there's really no we can't compare, because the first time we rode together, his bike is one of the times. So I was in his that big long video he did to that certain dealership about his bike upgrades being shit. When he met up with some other YouTuber, and his bike blew up and leaked oil, so he had to take it easy on the way home. And then the other time, like I said, was in a blizzard, so we can't really. I'll just go with me because I ride that.
I'll say you got to be fast to stay with Hells. And when he tells you to take a right turn and it's blocked off, take the damn turn anyways, or he's going to yell at you.
I've never.
That's all I'm going to say.
I've never been left in the dust, and a lot of people have seen my ass end miles ahead.
I stayed close, not as close as he wanted, but I did stay close. I didn't get left behind. I'm sure he's going to come on here and say that's because I let off the throttle a little bit so you can keep up.
The bike was leaking oil and there was snow on the ground, and now if I'm on this bike, which you can't see, let's see. Yeah, there you go. I let him into my house.
I don't know what he's talking about. When that hurricane came, I told them to bring their asses up here to my house.
Well, they have a mobile house. They can go wherever they want.
Well, I mean, they could have brought that up here and parked it in the yard. I wouldn't have gave a crap.
I would have let them pull their mobile house into my house.
Ray says, I think Rick Fairless out of Dallas makes parts for the motorcycles.
It doesn't ring a bell, but
Probably. I know who Rick Fairless is. He was on Biker Build Off. Long-haired hippie guy.
Isn't that all of us?
I'm in the same boat. That's why I'm letting this grow out. It's the only hair on my head I can grow out. So
exactly.
I'm going to let it grow. I'm not going to shave it like Hell's on Two Wheels either.
I'm going a year and 2 months so far without touching it. I'm going to try to go 2 more.
Hell's had a comment back for the Make-A-Wish thing with your donation. How much have
you been drinking tonight, Drew? With your
loving donation, I can have a running bike.
With your loving donation, I can have running a bike.
You know, I got Ray and Process as a moderator. They need to put Hell's on Two Wheels in timeout. Father Bobber can keep up and make right turns. Well, I'm sure you didn't have them going right down a block street.
If you only knew the roads that I ride on.
Father's Bobber's bike rips for sure. Easy wheelies.
Mm-hmm. Actually, my little gas station rip that I went on earlier, my 10-minute ride, I had a second gear wheelie through my neighborhood.
Frogzilla says, I can't grow a beard, but I got long hair. I wish I had long hair.
Good for you.
If it was growing, it would be long.
No, I'll take the beard over hair any day, because without the beard, I just look like Nosferatu. It's not good.
So you saying you kind of look like that?
No, I'm worse. I'm way worse.
Oh. But I mean, you still got this cool ass poster in the liquor stores, though. I mean, you can't,
because I have a beard.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a beard,
but see, you didn't even have a hat on in it, and that went nationwide.
That's true.
So I mean, let's see. We got HD Traveler is in here now. I seen Dallas Face Mullet in here earlier. I don't know if he's still in here. Thanks for coming by, Dallas. Kelp Fire's in here. Fat Glide's in here. And I know y'all have more questions. Y'all have not had anybody this famous in a live stream in a long time. I mean, he's a movie star. He's Pabst Blue Ribbon spokesman on YouTube channel. Come on, guys. I know y'all got questions. Even if it's, how'd you get so lucky?
It's, again, I'll credit the beard.
The beard? So I need to grow mine out longer than Hell's.
Yeah, and I will say the secret is the straightener. Wait, who we got? Oh, there he is. He's coming in.
No, he ain't.
No. Denied.
I don't know how he got that link. Frogzilla's got a question. Actually, we got two. Hold on. We'll go with Junkyard first.
Tell us about Geta. So Junkyard got to try Geta for the first time on Sunday. I brought him up 4 pounds of Geta. It is a Cincinnati specialty. If anybody's from around here, it's basically the leftovers from the processing line of beef and pork. So you get the brains, you get the gizzards, you get the hearts, but also it's mixed in with steel cut oats. So it's very sweet, but also meaty.
So it's bologna with oats in it.
No, way better.
Bologna is everything that's cut up, and
bologna is bullshit. Don't get me wrong, I love bologna, but you just have to try it. If anybody wants to try Geta, you let me know. I'll send you a package.
So Frogzilla wants to know, what was your closest and scariest moment on your ride?
On like a specific ride or on my ride as a bike?
Let's go with both.
Okay, so my most memorable time on any motorcycle is when I was learning how to ride. It was a Honda Rebel 250, and the road is called Ryle Road, and it's a single one lane that goes along the Ohio River and kind of spirals around a mountain, big hill. So I'm learning to ride along this road, which is now closed in gravel. It's like way out in the sticks. And I whiskey throttle it, turning it around, and launch it off a cliff down towards the river. And I'm about 100 feet down this embankment, and some guy appears out of nowhere. And he looks like homeless Jesus. I swear to shit. The dude's got long beard, scraggly hair. He walks down, and he starts pulling the bike with me. It's not a big bike. But we started up, and he's working the throttle, getting it up the hill. Hell's on Two Wheels just messaged me.
Yeah, messaged me too.
And we're working up this hill. We get it up to the road, and I climb on the bike. It's got a big ass dent in the gas tank, and the bike's kind of trashed. And I look up to thank him. The dude is gone, just nowhere to be seen. The dude vanished, and there's not many places that he could have gone. It's just he was gone as soon as we get the bike on the road. That was a weird moment for me. And then scariest moment on my ride, I guess my big ride over the summer, the 600 miles of tornado and hail that I rode through was terrifying, but I kept going.
So I just got a message. It's probably the same one you got.
Yeah, he's feeling salty.
Yeah, he's feeling real salty right now. If y'all could just see the amount of cuss words he put into this sentence. I'm still trying to interpret it. I'm I started out in the Navy, then went in the Air Force, right? So I know cuss words. The only regular word in it is. I might get shanked here. I say it take him about way he rides probably 6-7 hours to make it up here to shank me.
Tweedle, I want you to work on this health thing. I want you to roast on him for a good 1.5 minutes because this PBR is getting to my bladder and I have to take care of it.
Well, you go ahead and run, and I'm going to talk to the viewers for a minute.
You talk to the people.
All right. I think I'm going to try something a little different tonight. Something that's really never been done. And we're going to blindside Father Bobber with it since he had to go noggin. So the first person that messages me on Instagram, I will send the link to the show on, and I will let you be special co-host for tonight. So who's going to be the first taker? Let me go ahead and pull up my Instagram here so I can copy and paste. Doobie-doo. No takers. Ray, process. HD. Frogzilla, anybody? I really thought y'all would try to jump on, especially with y'all get open where y'all can trash talk Hells, since he's dead to all of us now, and he shaved his beard. Oh yeah, I always can count on this man right here. Give me 1 second, buddy. Copy. Oh, look at you with a refrigerator right by the desk. So I'm doing stuff a little different on my show. I'm going to allow one viewer to come on and ask any question they want. If they want to come on and roast Hells, it's free. I'm sure you'd like to roast Hells too, because he's kind of ditched you and ain't been talking to you either. So
that's true.
I'm waiting on the taker to jump in. So as soon as he jumps in, it'll be going.
Or you can roast me. I have plenty to be roasted on. Or Tweedle. But Tweedle's kind of the real deal. We don't roast him.
See, Ray's at the gym with his kid. I think basketball. He's at a basketball game. Oh, and here we go. It cannot get any better than this. Everybody welcome the process.
Hey.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing, buddy?
Can you see me?
I can see you. Can you see us?
Yes. Yea, though I walk through the valley of rust, I should fear no gravel, for I have Hells and Tweedle beside me. Dude, I got totally told no more drunk dialing Hell's crew after fucking 3 a.m.
Who told you
He
that?
was like, he did. He called me, said, you try to hit on Crystal while I'm sleeping, I'm going to kill you.
Well, maybe he shouldn't be sleeping.
Yeah.
I told her, I said, wake him up. She goes, he's asleep. He don't want to wake up. I said, wake him up. Can't be let down like that. Just one day, we're doing good. I'm looking out the window. We're just flying along on the family vacation. Next thing I know, I'm stuck at the truck stop, fucking looking. Where did everybody go?
This sounds like Hell's problem.
Hell says, come on, somebody get on and roast me.
Well, fucking after his bottom surgery, he fucking went a little south on us. So we're not gonna judge. A guy's got to do what a gal's got to do.
Well, I mean, you saw the picture, right?
Yeah, and then I heard he was pretty upset about the Ass Eater 5000 that they're releasing over there at Moon Pie. I thought that was a clever name, the Ass Eater. I typed in the comments, definitely a bunch of ass eaters around here. I did it under an alias, just so they can't. Never mind, I didn't say that out loud. But I met Hells. We were in a recovering sexaholics addiction meeting. He looked at me across the room there. I looked at him. And we knew from then on, we're going to work as Eiffel Tower tag team trio. And so he took me under his wing. Late last night, I was really drunk. I tried this thing that they call acid, and that was fun. But I heard a voice in the distance from the bathroom. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Fucking ghost from the bathroom kept telling me, stay in my lane. You know how hard it is to take a shower when there's diamonds coming out of the fucking faucet?
No.
But this guy gets it going, gets us all lubed up. He's like, oh, yeah, and then he just fucking out. Gone. Yeah. I'm taking my balls and I'm fucking leaving. We didn't realize he was going to go full fucking Moon Pie on us.
Yeah, I was used and abused.
I mean, I think he's upset that I didn't show up at the fucking Daytona. He was going to take me to the sites to go see where Aileen Wuornos killed all those dudes. That killer Aileen whatever the fuck her name is. He was going to take me there. We're going to get some chicken wings. He was going to give me some of those gator nuggets. I've never heard of those, but I guess they're good. And then he said I could ride on the back of Crystal's bike, and he would film us as we came by the trailer. He's like, when you guys whisk by, we'll take your pictures. He's probably the most famous YouTuber that I know that let me stalk him for a while.
This guy right here. He's the most famous YouTuber.
I'm gonna get the fucking 80 by 40 fucking Pabst Blue Ribbon fucking poster.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
They look perfect right behind
crazy.
You. Yeah.
Yeah, I need something. This fucking green is getting to me. I feel like Kermit the Frog's finger. But I just wanted to come on. It was a hard letdown. I mean, I felt like I was raped in the night. One day everything's fine. Next day, no more show. and then the legal lawsuit from his legal team saying the cease and desist on calling or posting or editing videos of him with no beard. That's a classic picture. I know he's going full rock star sponsor deal. Hey, when you hit it big, let all of us little people just go. We're just holding you back anyway, big boy.
Yeah.
Fucking why keep us little guys around? We're the only ones that have just been supporting you through the hard times and being there when you needed to cry. A soft shoulder to cry on and a hard dick to sit on is what I got. This motherfucker, I swear to God, I took it so bad. If you guys haven't seen that episode, go back and watch, because it was. I'm still.
I'll go ahead and address that. That video is no longer up. None of his lives are up. No, he removed all the lives. He's a company man. I mean, look, can you not tell he's a company man by this face? I mean, come on. He's doing what he's got to do right now. He shaved that beard off.
Dude, that is the Shriner kid, dude. And I don't think that's a kid. He's probably like a 45-year-old man, but that does look like that Shriner kid with them blankets with the teddy bear on them. Oh, yeah. I'm going to buy one of those and fucking send it to hell just so he can fucking know how much we love him.
Moto Noggin. I know it all, but I'm not gonna rat his ass out.
We're not allowed to talk about it. He got this.
Yeah.
I'll fucking tell you, he got it from Vagisil. I'll tell you right now.
Vagisil's working on his bike for him.
Yeah, Vagi Moist. He's gonna roll out on the Pepto Pink bike.
I wish I had that right now. It's getting hot in this room.
Sorry.
Vagi Moist. Fuck, I swear to God. He gets big and famous and just fucking rolling around the country taking all of our fucking subscribers.
See, I'm in the know. I know how long. I know all that. I know when he's going to come crawling back to me and process.
Never.
Oh, no, he will.
He told me it's over. He's like, it's over, dude. Stop calling here.
He will. Trust me.
I even sent him some fucking risque photos that I found on the internet.
Noggin, it's really not a big secret. It's not my story to tell, and I'm not going to tell somebody else's story.
Yeah, you better
now,
not
maybe
do that.
one day he will be gracious enough to come, on the Tweedle D show, and we can discuss it. But yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be waiting a while.
No, he's going to have to come incognito because he doesn't want to get caught with us fucking lowlives.
Well, somehow he just tried to hijack my show a little while ago, and I don't know how he did that.
Well, he's got fucking connections on the inside with Uncle Sam, dude.
I tell you. I'll give you a teaser, Noggin. The reason why his beard's gone and the Mohawk mullet's gone is because the sponsorship he's gotten, you need to look at other clean-shaven individuals on YouTube, and you may be able to put two and two together.
You remember that movie Rockstar with fucking Mark Wahlberg? Basically the same scenario. Just more spokes.
DDK says, I'm telling you, he's the new IRS agent. He could be.
Fucking he could armed guard.
Blowing smoke up my ass and shave because he's going to audit me next.
Just think of the name Kyle or Chad, and there you go.
I was thinking Darren.
Darren, that's a good one.
Yeah, it sounds like Karen's just Darren. You know? I don't know. It was hard. He took down the videos, our memories, our family videos. That hurts me even more.
Yeah.
I just got done fucking crying.
Hey, I'm
going to find that last video. I think I might have one recorded or something. If I do, I'll post it up. If I can find it.
I shaved my fucking balls for this. Man, okay, look, I'm going to hop off. I've got things to do. I got other friends to make. This fucking YouTube is treacherous. I know why he friended me, too.
Well, why don't you go ahead and make Hells a little jealous And before you go, ask Father Bobber a killer question.
Okay, I got a good one. How in the hell did you guys get down at the fucking small channel mafia stuff at first?
How did
Wasn't that you guys? Didn't you guys do the small
Yeah.
channel mafia together?
Yeah, that was us.
Did he pull the fucking rug on you too?
He did. He sure
That
did.
son of. We're gonna find him at one of these rallies, and we're gonna make him do.
It was like a no call, no show situation. We did our 4th episode, and then nothing.
Hey, wait, that was the 4th episode we did with him.
Yeah, and I feel like it's about
There's
the
a
same
trend
time.
going on here.
I feel like he got some sort of sponsorship because I got a call and he said, "Hey, I got this thing going on," and I never heard from him again. So, and then my balls started itching really bad. I don't know. It all
means he was. Yeah, it means he was talking about you.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hells, this motherfucker.
Well, process,
swear to
buddy.
God.
It was good to see you. I'm glad you're doing all right.
No, not now.
Well, that's why I was trying to leave you off with a good note. You got Father Bobber here that can make you happy.
Yeah, fucking therapy is being sought. It's wonderful. Go ahead.
That's why I'm here. I'm here to field any questions, concerns. You know, you got a little. You need some preparation. H, I got you.
I like the Tux medicated with the Blistex aloe.
Exactly.
It goes with the Saddleman seats, guys. Trust me, after 1,000 miles, when they say that break-in period, they mean you, not the seat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go call Hells about 100 times, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you for stopping by, Process.
Yeah. Come over. You motherfuckers.
He's still a little salty.
I can tell.
Moto Noggin says he's a greeter at Walmart. That's why he had to shave his beard.
Huh. Yeah, he probably, yeah. Well, because he spent so much time parking that camper in the Walmart parking lot, they just invited him in.
Yeah.
He's a good match.
Old DDK says you can replace his ball hair.
I don't know. I think that's a permanent thing.
There's
still some talk with the doctors on that one.
I'm a little worried because I'm going to go ride with him tomorrow. He's talking about ball hair.
That's okay.
Break it in like a baseball glove and run over it a few times. I got to say, my Saddleman seat, it was so much softer than my stock seat that I felt like it was broken as soon as I got it.
Oh, yeah. I did 2,000 miles in a weekend on there we go. 2,000 miles in a weekend on the one you can't see on my Saddleman seat. And I was.
So what Saddleman seat you have?
The step up.
Same one I got.
Yeah.
How you like the heat retention?
It's nice on the bunghole, I'll say that.
Yeah.
I can't show the bike behind me. Some people know about it, but
yeah, you can't move. Well, you actually moved earlier and it got a little bit of fame.
Oh shit, I did. How much can you see?
Yeah, just the bars. It'll be okay. Who's really watching anyways?
I'm right. Nobody cares about the father.
Yeah. No, nobody cares about Tweedle D.
Everybody cares about Tweedle D. That's why we're here.
Well, apparently a lot of people care, and I appreciate every single one of you viewers that's come in tonight. Even if you're not saying nothing, because I see about 21 of you right now.
Dang.
Way more than I thought.
My stepfather just texted me and said, "Would you like these Airhawk air seats for motorcycles?" What are those? Does anybody know what those are?
Airhawk? Is that like that wild ass seat cushion thing?
It could be. I'm pretty good on passenger seats, but I might take them anyway and sell them.
So, do we have any other questions before we end this? Because I've already hit an hour, and I want to make sure everybody has an opportunity to ask Father Bobber a question.
I want a big question for Tweedle D and myself. Somebody asks something big.
Ooh.
Mega big. For both of us. One each.
Moto Noggin wants to know.
You can pump them up.
Yeah, well, he's saying you can pump them up.
Anchor arms, yes. You buy them on bikinibottom.com. Anchor arms, yeah. You pump them up.
Wow, I really thought more people would have questions.
I-
Any questions for me? I mean, Tweedledee only an hour. Yes, because I'm retired and I pay for internet.
Because he doesn't fill his head with and blank spaces and spitting in a dip bottle.
Well,
He can keep it short.
I actually did good. I dipped right before and I hadn't had one since. So I'm doing good.
I was just trying to talk shit about Hells, but that's okay.
Oh, good God. Okay, I'm going to start off with this question. Big ride plan for next year. I think we kind of went over that.
We did. Who's that asking? Which one are you?
Mike will bike. I think he came in late.
No, I meant who's he asking? What's your big ride plan for next year?
My big ride? Well, I got the tram event next year I'm planning, which more to come on that.
Okay.
And I've been requested by several people to go to the spring rally in Daytona. So I may be able to work that out.
Well, Mike will bike. If you want to know mine, just go back in the video later when we're done.
Yes. Rewatch it. Give me more views.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. You ain't got to do that.
For a house band, yes, I play the skin flute.
Moto Noggin, if Harley makes a bagger with a Red Max engine, would you buy it? He meant Rev Max.
No.
I would joke Noggin right now, but the biggest joke is Noggin Sportster S actually runs, and Hell's on Two Wheels Road Glide is a broke piece of shit. So that's a bigger joke.
And my answer is I will never ride a Me Too glide. # Me Too.
Me Too. Yeah, both. I mean, street and road glides, those are Me Too bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Give me no windshield, I'm gone. I'd rather have a Softail.
Yep.
Okay, the Ghost Christmas Past wants to know, will there be a moto vlogger premiere party for the movie?
That's not a bad idea. Once I find out this the premiere date for this, let's do that.
Everybody's coming, but Hell's on Two Wheels. We're not inviting him.
Well, his bike's gonna be leaking oil, and he just
probably gonna be blowed up again.
Yeah, he's trying. He's stuck in some lawsuit. We'll have to come.
I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna steal this shit straight from Weekend Hangover. I'm gonna let you have the floor for any final thoughts that you may have.
Final thoughts.
The floor is yours.
Wow, this is a dirty floor. Okay, well, I would love to thank Tweedledee for giving me an opportunity to get back in the community, because I have been absent for a while, as a lot of people have made very plain to me. I haven't posted videos in a long time, and I'm sorry. I've got a few filmed, and I just haven't. And I hope to get better. I've just had a lot going on. And I'm glad to see the scene is still alive without me carrying it along. All jokes aside, though, I really appreciate everybody coming, and Tweedledee for having me as his first guest and just being awesome. It's still the best community I've ever been a part of, and I'll be here for a long time. Where's Father Bobber's campfire? The gas one is over here in a corner behind the bike that is way faster than yours, stock. And the other one is in the back, in the backyard.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on. I really appreciate this, especially being the first episode. I got the most famous YouTuber of all, who's even more famous from YouTube. He's a Pabst Blue Ribbon spokesman, and he's gonna be in his movie, in his own movie. So he may be an extra, but he's gonna end up riding with Norman Reedus, and he's just gonna leave all of us behind. Yep. Don't be like Hells.
I will never forget the small people who are bigger than me.
All right, I'm gonna go this one last question before I end it. Ray's Moto's Life wants to know, are you a hoarder?
Am I a hoarder?
Yeah, and don't look it.
I am the complete opposite of a hoarder. I love throwing shit away. Throwing shit away is my favorite thing in the world. No, I guess it's just the angle, but no, my garage is actually very clean and organized.
All righty. Well, I've already been on for an hour and 5 minutes. I had an awesome guest with Father Bobber, and I really appreciate you coming by. I appreciate every single viewer that's come by and commented. Even if you didn't comment, I still appreciate you coming by. And I'm going to, I guess my final thought will be, if you get a little fame, don't leave your buddies behind. Take them with you.
And don't shave your beard.
Yeah, don't shave your beard for nobody. That said, I'll see y'all on the next one.